Hey everyone, welcome back to Workforce Workshop. I'm your host Chiraz Kelly, and today we're tackling a challenge that every employer faces: employee turnover. High turnover can be costly, disruptive, and damaging to your company culture. But the good news is, with the right hiring strategy, you can significantly reduce turnover and build a loyal, high-performing team. Whether you're a small business owner, a hiring manager, or an HR professional, this video will give you actionable tips to improve your hiring process and retain top talent. Let's dive in. Why employee turnover matters? Before we get into the solutions, let's talk about why employee turnover is such a big deal. High turnover can lead to increased recruitment costs, lost productivity, and lower morale among remaining employees. It can also damage your company's reputation, making it harder to attract top talent in the future. The key to reducing turnover starts with hiring the right people from the beginning. By focusing on cultural fit, skills alignment, and long-term potential, you can build a team that's more likely to stay and thrive. So, let's explore how to create a hiring strategy that reduces turnover. One, define your ideal candidate. The first step in reducing turnover is to clearly define what your ideal candidate looks like. This goes beyond just listing skills and qualifications. It's about understanding the type of person who will thrive in your company culture and contribute to your long-term goals. Start by identifying the core values, behaviors, and attitudes that align with your organization. For example, if your company values collaboration and innovation, look for candidates who are team players and creative problem solvers. Create detailed job descriptions that reflect these qualities and use them as a guide throughout the hiring process. The more specific you are about what you're looking for, the easier it will be to find candidates who are a good fit. 2. Focus on cultural fit. Cultural fit is one of the most important factors in reducing turnover. Even the most skilled candidate may not succeed if they don't align with your company's values and work environment. During the interview process, ask questions that reveal a candidate's personality, work style, and values. For example, you could ask, "Can you describe a work environment where you felt most productive and happy?" Or, "How do you handle conflicts with team members?" Look for candidates who share your company's values and demonstrate behaviors that align with your culture. Remember, skills can be taught, but cultural fit is much harder to change. 3. Use behavioral interviewing techniques. Behavioral interviewing is a powerful tool for predicting how candidates will perform in real-world situations. Instead of asking hypothetical questions, focus on past experiences and behaviors. For example, instead of asking, "How would you handle a difficult customer?" you could ask, "Can you tell me about a time when you dealt with a challenging customer? What was the outcome?" This approach helps you assess how candidates have handled similar situations in the past, giving you a better idea of how they'll perform in your organization. It also reduces the risk of hiring candidates who interview well but don't deliver on the job. 4. Involve your team in the hiring process. Your current employees are a valuable resource when it comes to hiring. They understand your company culture and can provide insights into what it takes to succeed in your organization. Consider involving team members in the interview process. For example, you could have candidates meet with potential colleagues or participate in a team-based activity. This not only helps you assess cultural fit, but also gives candidates a chance to see what it's like to work with your team. Additionally, employees who are involved in the hiring process are more likely to feel invested in the new hire's success, which can improve onboarding and retention. 5. Prioritize soft skills. While technical skills are important, soft skills like communication, adaptability, and emotional intelligence are often the key to long-term success. Employees with strong soft skills are better equipped to navigate challenges, work well with others, and adapt to changing circumstances. During the hiring process, look for candidates who demonstrate these qualities. For example, ask about times they've worked on a team, resolved conflicts, or adapted to new situations. By prioritizing soft skills, you'll build a team that's not only capable, but also resilient and collaborative. 6. Offer realistic job previews. One of the reasons employees leave is because the job doesn't meet their expectations. To avoid this, provide candidates with a realistic preview of the role and your company culture. This could include a detailed job description, a tour of your workplace, or even a day of job shadowing. Be transparent about the challenges and expectations of the role, as well as the opportunities for growth and development. A realistic job preview helps candidates make informed decisions and ensures that those who accept the offer are more likely to stay long-term. 7. Streamline the onboarding process. Onboarding is a critical part of the hiring process, and a positive onboarding experience can set the tone for an employee's entire tenure. Create a structured onboarding program that helps new hires feel welcome, informed, and prepared. This could include orientation sessions, training programs, and mentorship opportunities. Make sure new hires have the tools and resources they need to succeed from day one. A smooth onboarding process not only reduces turnover, but also helps new employees become productive more quickly. 8. Provide opportunities for growth. Employees are more likely to stay with a company that invests in their development. By offering opportunities for growth, you can increase job satisfaction and reduce turnover. This could include training programs, mentorship opportunities, or clear career paths. Regularly check in with employees to discuss their goals and provide feedback on their performance. When employees see a future with your company, they're more likely to stay and contribute to your success. 9. Measure and improve your hiring process. Finally, it's important to continuously evaluate and improve your hiring process. Track metrics like time to hire, cost per hire, and turnover rates to identify areas for improvement. Solicit feedback from new hires and hiring managers to understand what's working and what's not. Use this information to refine your job descriptions, interview questions, and onboarding process. By continuously improving your hiring strategy, you can reduce turnover and build a stronger, more engaged workforce. And there you have it, 9 steps to reduce employee turnover with the right hiring strategy. From defining your ideal candidate to providing opportunities for growth, these tips will help you build a team that's more likely to stay and thrive. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Workforce Workshop, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And hey, drop a comment below, let me know which tip you're going to try first, or share your own strategies for reducing turnover. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.